What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Brokers TCG channel. Today we have a Rosemon Burst Mode deck profile, so let's get right into it. For the Digi-Egg, I run 4 of the Kokomon from EX4. It has the ESS of your turn once per turn. One effect suspends when your Digimon, draw 1. So this Digi-Egg is great in the early game because this is going to allow you to, whenever you suspend your own Digimon, either with the level 4s or your level 5s, you're going to get the extra draw, really helping to accelerate building a bigger hand and finding all your key pieces. Then onto the level 3s, your rookies. I run 4 Lalamons from BT13. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Digimon card with Vegetation, Plant, or Fairy, and 1 Yoshino to hand, place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. And then also, its ESS, your turn once per turn. When this Digimon will Digivolve, if you have a green tamer, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. So this is a great searcher, so you can find any of the pieces that you're missing, and also adding your memory tamer to hand. And also its inheritable effect, whenever you do get your Yoshino out, being able to Digivolve for much cheaper into your stack is always useful. Onto the next searcher of the deck. I run 4 of the Palmon from BT10. It has the effect of on play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Vegetation or Plant, and 1 card with Fairy among them to your hand, place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. So again, this allows you to grab your top end, which are Rosemon, Lilamon, and your Rosemon Burst Mode. All those are Fairy, and then adding any other key pieces that you may need to just grab for your hand. So you're able to usually grab 2 cards with this effect. So definitely recommend running this one at 4. On to the next one. We play Pumamon from EX3. It has the effect your turn. When an effect suspends this Digimon, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So again, a lot of your effects do suspend your own Digimon. So if you're able to suspend this, you can then suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, either swing into it, or if it's a blocker, prevent it from blocking. So definitely a great one to run. Great one to throw out on your field. Now we run Terriermon from BT3. It has the effect all turns. Your opponent can't gain memory except with tamer effects. And do keep in mind that it has the trait of Beast, so this cannot be searched out by your Lalamon or your Palmon. But again, a great card to run nonetheless. And then your last rookie is the Pumamon from BT9. So all turns, players can't play Digimon by effects. Do keep in mind this does affect you as well. But this, once you get your board set up, you can throw this out and really slow your opponent down. So that's why I only run the 1. Now on to the level 4s. I run 4 of the Sunflowmon from BT13. It has the main effect by suspending this Digimon. One of your Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Fairy in one of its traits in your hand for the Digivolution cost. When it Digivolve by this effect, reduce the Digivolution cost by 2. And in your turn once per turn, when this Digimon would Digivolve, if you have a green tamer, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. So same inheritable effect as Lalamon. This allows you to go into your Lilamon or your Rosemon for 2 cheaper. So if you have 1 stack on the field, and then you have either the Sunflowmon out, you can go ahead and Digivolve into your Lilamon, or suspend, Digivolve into your Lilamon, and pretty much Digivolve into it for a cost of 1, or if you have a level 5, you can Digivolve into your Rosemon for a cost of 1 as well. So definitely good to run. Now the next one is going to be Sunflowmon from BT10. It has the when Digivolving effect by suspending one of your green Digimon, you may play 1 Digimon card with Vegetation, Plant, or Fairy in one of its traits and 3000 DP or less from your hand without paying its memory cost. And then the ESS, your turn once per turn. When effect suspends one of your Digimon, draw 1. So this is great for getting more bodies onto the field. All of your level 4s and your level 3s are going to be 3000 DP or less. Again, this cannot play out your Terriermon, but this can play out, again, any level 4s and 3s, so great for making your board bigger. Then the last level 4 is 3 Red Vegemon from BT10. It's a Vegetation, it has 3000 DP, and it's a super cheap Digimon to Digivolve into, so that's why I run it. Now on to the Ultimates, the level 5s. Lilamon, I run 4 from BT13. When Digivolving, you may play 1 Yoshino from your hand without paying the cost. And then it has the ESS of your turn. While your opponent has a suspended Digimon, this Digimon gains security +1. So keep in mind that if you do have a Yoshino out on the field and you Digivolve into this, you can throw out another Yoshino. It's not one of those level 4s that says if you don't have the Tamer, throw it out. So do keep that in mind. But the inheritable to get the extra security is also great. And something before I forget, you definitely want to see your Yoshinos, and you do want to play them out for free, because it's really going to help when you eventually go into your Rosemon burst mode, since you're going to have to throw a Yoshino into your hand to be able to digivolve into or burst digivolve into your Rosemon burst mode. But now to the next level 5. I run 3 Agitaramons from BT10 as the main effect once per turn. By suspending one of your green Digimon, you may play one Digimon card with Vegetation, Plant, or Fairy in one of its traits and 3000 DP or less from your hand without paying its cost. So you can select itself. It doesn't have to be another Digimon, and also it has the ESS, your turn once per turn. One effect suspended one of your Digimon, gain a memory. So great for building out your board, making a wider board. Now the next one is Blossomon from BT3. It has Digisorption 3 and then Vegetation in its traits. So this allows you to be searched out and always good to go into a really cheap Digivolution cost. Speaking of cheap Digivolution, we run Argomon as well. Digisorb 3 and also ESS. When attacking, you may play one level 3 green Digimon card from your hand suspended without paying its memory cost. So this is great when you do swing with your Rosemon or your Hydramon. You get to play out either one of your Searchers, one of your Floodgates, or even the Pomamon. The Pomamon will not activate its effect since it needs to be unsuspended and then suspended, but still great to throw out one of your rookies. Oh, and this is a mutant, so this cannot be searched out by your searchers. Now on to the level 6s. It's going to be 4 Rosemon from BT13. It has the one Digivolving effect. By suspending one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers, unsuspend this Digimon, and then all turns, once per turn. When an opponent's Digimon or Tamer becomes suspended, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. So do keep in mind, you have to suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers to unsuspend. So if they have nothing on the field, or if everything they have is already suspended, you can't Digivolve into it suspended and then unsuspended. And then the second effect, if you do suspend something, you get to suspend something else. So great for board control. And the reason we run 4 is because, you know, it's a Rosemon burst mode deck. You want to see it. You want to be able to burst Digivolve into your Rosemon burst mode. The only other level 6 that we run is Hydramon from EX3. It has one Digivolving. You may suspend one Digimon, so either your Digimon or your opponent's Digimon. Then all turns, once per turn, when opponent's Digimon becomes suspended. For each other suspended Digimon with Vegetation, Plant, or Fairy in one of its traits and you have in play, gain a memory. And then end of your turn, once per turn, if you have 2 or more suspended Digimon with Vegetation, Plant, or Fairy in one of its in their traits, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of its owner's deck. So great for the defensive plays. If you're on the back end, definitely bring this out and either suspend one of their Digimon to gain a lot of memory, or to just throw at the bottom of the deck, one of their large stacks at the bottom of the deck. Now on to our level 7s. We run 3 of the Rosemon burst modes. So again, burst Digivolve. You can Digivolve on top of a Rosemon by returning one of your Yoshino for free. And then when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon and one of their Tamers. And until end of your opponent's turn, all of their Digimon and Tamers don't unsuspend. And then it also has the attacking, when attacking effect, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack for every 2 of your opponent's suspended Digimon and or Tamers. So if they go really wide, or if they have a lot of Tamers, you're gonna be able to trash a lot of their security, just like a Galmon deck. And if you're able to go into this for free, it's really great for control, really great for stunning their whole board. Now onto the Tamers. I run 4 of the Yoshinos. It's your memory tamer, and it also has the effect of when one of your Digimon digivolves into a Digimon with Vegetation, Plant, or Fairy in one of its traits. By suspending this tamer, gain a memory. So again, making it so cheap to go up into your stack. And the reason we run 4 is because you really want to see it to be able to burst Digivolve for free. Now the only other tamer is one Mimi. She is also a memory tamer. The main, if you have a level 5 or higher green Digimon in play, you can suspend this tamer to hatch one Digideck card to an empty space in your breeding area, or remove one level 3 or higher Digimon from your breeding space to your battle area. You definitely could cut one Yoshino to add another Mimi, but I really wanted to be able to find a Yoshino when I do play again, to be able to burst Digivolve for free. So just mess around with how many of the tamers that you want, but you definitely can go 3-2 or just 4-1. Then onto the option cards, I run 2 green memory boosts, so great for switching out any missing pieces that you might have, and then the main delay effect of gaining 2 memory is always great to extend your plays and also being able to do a lot more on your turn. And then the final option card that I run is Somebody Senti. It has the main, you may suspend one of your Digimon to suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers, and your opponent's card suspended with this effect can't unsuspend until the end of their turn. And then also the security, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. So great for board control again, and great if you check in security, or great if you just have it, being able to suspend one of your own Digimon to get a bunch of the effects procced off, and just stunning one of their Digimon. So you definitely can replace this for hidden potential discovered, but I found that you really Digivolve for really cheap. Let me know what you guys think, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.